What a mess. It looks like Frisbee has gotten in my bag of skip counting cards. That Frisbee is up to no good. And now we've got to put them all back together. Can you help me? I bet you can. So all of these cards are going to help us practice skip counting by fives. And we can start at 0, and we'll see how high we can get. And I bet we can make it pretty far. Okay, so let's begin for the 0. I got to find it. Where is it? Here we are. We've got the 0. So this is going to be our starter in our set here today. Now, as we are counting, these cards go by fives. So we're working on skip counting by fives. And as I keep going, I know that I can count up from wherever I am. And if I need to, I can go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next number is going to be the 5. So I've got to find my card. There we are. We've got the card. So 0, then 5. So what would be the next number in our sequence? Well, 5, then 10, right? And if we need to count on, we can say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we add 5 more to that number, and we've made it to the next number in our sequence. And there's the 10. So we're working on it. We're getting close, all right? We've still got quite a few to do, though. So what's going to be our next number in the sequence? 0, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so 15, got to find it. Here we are. So 15. Now, what I want you to notice is look at the cards that we have already found. What are you noticing about a pattern? You see any patterns that are happening? Do you notice that all the numbers either end in a 0 or a 5? Well, that's going to be true if we're counting by fives and we start with a 0 or a 5. And so as we keep going, we know we can follow that pattern. So our next number we know has to end, if we're at 15, we have to end in a 0. So what's that number going to be? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so 20, there's our card. All right, so as we're going, I'm going to start a new row here just to keep it organized. And counting on, if you need to count, 21, 2, 23, 24, 25, we've got our 25. All right, just a few here left. And as I'm going, 25, count by fives, skip it. That's going to be up to 30. So we're getting there. And then 30, 35. We're getting 35. And I only have one card here left, and that's our 40. Notice that the pattern remained true all the way through. They all ended in a 0 or a 5. Because if we put 2 5s together, that makes a 10, right? And so that pattern will continue. Now you can start wherever you need to. We started at 0. But let's say we wanted to start at 25. Could we do that and skip count and go to the next 5? You bet. 25, 30, 35, 40. You can go even higher, 45, 50. Write them out and see how far you can go. Thanks for joining us.